weird. You probably can already tell, but this is my first video. I have tried filming other things before, but they were just a bit boring really. They just weren't of anything interesting, so I thought I would find something that actually might be slightly interesting. Maybe not to you, but to me at least. So anyway, I'm doing a 30-day makeup challenge. The one that I've picked, it says is a September makeup challenge. The hashtag that it's got with it is #makeupchallenge_twist. I'm not 100% sure who's made it. I'd give them credit, but it's just on Pinterest. I've got no idea where it's coming from. Monochromatic look. Now, monochromatic just means containing or using only one colour. So actually, I'm going to base this on the lipsticks that I have, because the lipsticks I have are very minimal, whereas the colours, the eyeshadows that I have and things are a bit more varied. So it's easy to base it off a lipstick than it would be an eyeshadow. That's what I'm trying to say. So I have quite a deep brown shade. I've got this purpley shade. There we go. I've got red. Red eyes might be quite intense, but actually, I could do a red line with that. That might be a good one, red. And then we've got some others. Another kind of dark red. Just a brown, a matte brown. I do really like the liquid lipsticks from NYX. I think they're brilliant. They're really, really nice. And then I have an orange as well. Orange might be nice. Is it gonna focus on the lipstick? Okay, that'll do. This is quite boring, isn't it? Me just showing you my lipstick collection. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Go big or go home, hey. We're gonna go for red. So red is gonna be our shade for the monochromatic look. I've got no idea what I'm doing, so let's see how this turns out. Right, so anyway, I've zoomed in a bit so we can kind of see what we're doing. I've had a quick look on Pinterest just to get some inspirations, some ideas, and I think I kind of know what I'm gonna do. Red lip, quite basic eye, but just with a red eyeliner. I'm gonna use the lipstick for that. The rest of it I haven't figured out. I just know red lip, red eyeliner, and we'll see where we go. The worry is you don't want to look like you've got an eye infection or pink eye, which reds and pinks can do sometimes. I did have that once. I tried to do like a pink under the eye, and one of my aunties asked me if I had an eye infection. So yeah, mistakes happen, but you just gotta be careful with those kind of colours. So anyway, I'm not gonna use primer. I just think if you've got well moisturised skin, that'll do. I don't think you need a primer as well. I think they're a bit of a cash grab. But each to their own. Some people love primers, and I'm just not one of them. So I like to start with foundation. The one that I'm using is Infallible by L'Oreal, and then I'm going to mix it with a darker shade of MAC Face and Body Foundation. So I'm just going to mix those together on the back of my hand and just dot it on my face. Right, and then I'm using a Zoeva 102 Silk Finish brush just to buff that all in. Right, so there we go. That is my foundation down. And then I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of concealer. Right, so next up I'm going to do my eyes, and I'm going to start with my eyebrows. So for my brows I use the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. This is in the shade Ash Brown. I feel like this is just a knockoff of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. It's good. I've never used the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I can't compare it to it, but I really like this one. I think it's really nice. I like to do little strokes to mimic actual eyebrow hairs. Hopefully there you can see a difference between my brows. Right. And that is my eyebrows done, as fucking easy as that. And then I just go in with the brow gel. This is Maybelline Brow Drama. I just like to brush my brows up, get that attempt to get that Cara Delevingne brow. Poor man's Cara Delevingne this is. So I'm thinking I want a more muted red to put in the crease. Okay, so I think I found a red that I'm going to use. This is from a Coastal Scents palette. It's literally one that I got off Amazon, 252 shades in it. I've had it for years. It's not the best colour pigment payoff. Like, it's no Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette or anything. You get what you pay for with it basically. But anyway, the colour that I'm going to go for is this one here. It's kind of an orangey red. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on, this is Videlium Tools brush. This is the 875, just a nice little fluffy brush. Tiny bit because we can always build up more. And I'm just going to pop that on the crease. I have put on some MAC Paint Pot in soft ochre. I'm going to pop that on my eyelids. I'm just going to go in really lightly. Okay, so I am going to do both eyes at the same time, so just bear with me. Now I've got the red down in my crease on both eyes. I am going to just blend it out with very neutral colour. I'm going to use from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I'm just going to use this one down here. A pretty little one, it's called Lure. Just to blend that red out a bit more, diffuse it a little bit. And the same on the other eye. Right, so as you can see, it's not that one. It's just like a wash of colour at the moment. But now we are going to do the liner. I'm literally going to use my lipstick. I like to use this really thin pointed brush. This is another Videlium Tools. This is 710. Just a really thin pointed brush. I don't like using angled brushes because I find that I can't get the point at the end. Like, anybody who can use them for eyeliner, I applaud you because I find it so difficult. So anyway, just coat my brush in it. I like to start with the line. I like to start with the wing, so let's start the line. And I follow my waterline up. And then I like to go in at the corner. And drag it back. I do really little strokes at a time. I don't try and do it all in one stroke. I'm going to take it right down. I blinked. Oh no, I blinked. Oh no. Get a cotton bud before it dries. I might have just made it worse. I'm going to fix it in a second because you know I haven't put base colour on the eye, so I can just use a bit of concealer, so I'm going to carry on. And then I just drag out from the line that I drew in the first place, drag it back to meet the other line. I messed it up again, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, great. But again, I can just clean it up with some concealer. So we're going to go to the other eye. Again, do exactly the same thing. Do you know what? If I could have a superpower, it would be not to blink, not to have to blink. Imagine how much easier doing eyeliner would be if you didn't have to blink. Ooh, do you like that? Just always take a step back and look at that it's even, so I can tell that this one is a bit thicker than this one. Right, and now see this one is more curved than this one. Concealer on the back of my hand, just a tiny bit. I'll just clean it up. Just pat that concealer in, and let's not forget where I made the mistake. Pat that in, and I'm gonna have to go back and blend that eyeshadow again. And you know what? That Right, okay, cool. I do just want to say it. So, I'm going to get a really nice red again from the Coastal Scents palette. Actually, it's coming through for me. What's this one here? Just get a tiny brush. This Real Techniques brush. Really good for, so I'm just going to get that, pack the red on, and then just press it. Don't drag it because you'll mess up the eyeliner. Literally just press it in. See, goddamn blinking. Same on the other eye, press it in. Right, doesn't look like it's going to be too much basically if I go a bit heavy with the eyeshadow, so I'm going to get this brush from Real Techniques. I can tell you what name they were or what number they are, but I'm so on all the numbers are rubbed off. So I am actually going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, the vintage one, and I'm going to use this one just here. Not too much, just pat that on a bit. And I'm going right in the crease. Then I'm going to get a blending brush, one of the ones that I used before, with a bit of the colour on. I'm not putting any more colour on, just using what's left. Blending it all together. So now what I'm actually going to do is do the lip and then go back to the eye. I always like to do my contour and blush last though rather than first, because I like that to balance out with the eyes. I don't want to look too over the top, so I'm just going to go and get some lip balm, because as you can see they've gone nice and dry and crusty. Right, so I've got a MAC lip liner in Cherry. Such a lovely colour this is. I'm just going to line my lips. Once my lip liner's on, I'm going to go in with the same lipstick that I used for the eyeliner. And I'm just going to clean it up with the concealer brush again. Just make sure there's no red on it. I think we're doing alright there. Okay, so now I can finish off the eyes. And then I'm going to use the Vintage Vamp. And obviously my favourite shade in the palette, this one. It's the only one that I've hit pan in, and I'm just gonna just flip and then just along the centre. Like that. That looks pretty. And the same on the other one. And then a bit of mascara. So I'm just gonna go straight in with the mascara. This is the Benefit a Bad Girl Bang. Bad girl, bad gal, I should say. Top and bottom washes, imperative. Yes, I'm liking. Okay, now I need to bring some colour back to the face. See, I've picked up all these phrases from watching beauty YouTubers over the years. So, I don't use good contour and stuff. I've got a Barry M one, and I'm a very cheap person. I don't like to spend money. So if I can find a cheap alternative to something, I will, and I'll use that. Just tap it off. Just go in. And then I have a massive forehead and a nice big jaw as well, so I like to contour those, make them look a bit smaller. A bit difficult though when you've got a 5 head. Cool, and then people contour their nose, don't they? Unfortunately, I don't have the average nose. I have quite a big nose. I've got a very thin nose from the front, but from the side it's got a lovely little bump in it. So what I like to do is contour the bump. So I literally just get a bit of contour powder and go across the bridge of my nose. So you've got to contour for your face. You can't just follow contour routines by people, because we all have different face shapes, so you've got to do what works for you. So contouring down the side works for some people, doesn't work for me. I've already got quite a thin nose, I don't need to make it any thinner, but I do want to get rid of certain bits, so just put it across there and under there. Right, and then blusher. Now, do not want a lot of blusher because we've already got quite a lot of redness going on in the face. This one from Elf. It's just a nice, quite skin tony one. It's just gonna place that up here. Just really, really lightly. Just a little bit. And I like to take a little bit across the nose, just where you naturally blush, really. Perfect. And then tiny bit of highlighter. So this is a sleek one. It's like the sleek contour set, but I only have the highlight and the blush left. And then I think we're finished. That was it. That was my first YouTube tutorial. That was my first 30-day challenge, monochromatic. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed filming this. It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. So I look forward to the rest of the 30 days. I will be posting a picture of this look to Instagram if you want to go and check that out. My Instagram is on a road to Wonderland. That's my art Instagram. I have a personal Instagram which is just Alice_Ashley. So go and check them both out. If you like them both, follow them both. If you only like one, just follow one. If you like neither, you don't need to follow either of them, but they are there if you want to check them out. If you liked this video and are interested to see what I do for the next 30 days, then you could subscribe. You can see if I actually keep up with this, because I have had rubbish luck in the past with doing 30-day challenges, but this one I enjoyed, so this one I want to stick to. So yeah, subscribe, give it a like, go check me out on Instagram. Go and see if I actually managed to take a decent picture of myself, because it's not a gift I have. Yeah, so thank you very, very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!